It says Louisville, Kentucky, but all right.
What can the FBI in Gulfport, Mississippi do for you, Mrs. Ward?
Do y'all protect your citizens, for one? If so, from political figures. And if they are breaking the law, and I can prove it, then I would like to show you a crime that's happening, a serious crime, and when you're violating someone's rights, supposedly we have a constitution, am I correct?
What evidence do you have to support that a crime is being committed against you by a public official?
Okay, I have a book that was written by a lady that is a forensic person that has a lot of detail about human trafficking revolving the mayor's father. I have been going political after them because they kidnapped my whole family. My son's got 6 metal plates in his face. My best friends are dead. I feel like my life is threatened because Mr. Andrew Gillich is telling me they hired his friends. There's 7 people to have a special court with nobody there but his friends, and I can prove they're his friends, and they work together to have a special court to take my freedom away over a city ordinance. Okay, and city ordinance is not jailable, it's finable. And if you're going to put somebody in jail for over 30 days, you're allowed to request by the Constitution a jury of your peers. You're also allowed to request to be able to speak. I was told if I spoke yesterday that I was going to get double the time. I was threatened.
Miss Ward, what's your history with the Gulfport Police Department?
That y'all are high pedophilia and kidnapping of my mother.
Okay, Mrs. Ward.
I have classified documentation that is police files that has Andrew Gillich, or not Andrew, but his father and his sister. At the same time that they were trafficking me and my mother, I have their arrest records, like classified documentation that someone sent to the lady that wrote the book, okay? So, I'm recording this phone call, and I just love what you just said, and I'm reporting these crimes, and I'm trying to report these crimes. You cannot take someone's freedom away. You cannot take and have a fake court hearing with friends of the mayor to take somebody's rights away from them because they're mad because they're exposing their family for what they did when they raped me, okay? I was beaten and raped here, and I can prove that, okay? And I got the police record.
You and I have spoken before about this.
No, we never spoken before about this. Never, ever, ever in my life have I spoken to you about this, because I never had a fucking court date until yesterday, okay? So don't say that I talked to you before about this. You're lying. Okay. You are a liar.
Miss Ward, these complaints that you're making, you need to make them with the Gulfport Police Department?
No, I don't need to make it with the Gulfport Police Department because the Gulfport Police Department is not involved. How is the Gulfport Police Department involved with what's going on right now when it's in Biloxi? See, you're giving me false information. I'm taking this recorded phone call and I'm posting it online so they can hear you giving me false information. Okay, so if I'm going after the mayor in Biloxi, why would I go to Gulfport Police Department?
You need to refer this to the proper state authorities.
That's what I'm trying to do, and you are the proper state authority that refuses to take a report. You are a proper... Now, I just want to point out that what he is talking about Gulfport Police Department, for people who really know me that followed my story for these past years, they know when they took my mother, I spoke out and protested down there at the courthouse. I know they wound up getting an audit at the mental health facility and the courthouse since then. And I did file a lawsuit against the people that were involved in the Gulfport Police Department who was playing and would not take a report. And they held my lawsuit for 60 or 80 days or something like that. They held, or 6 months, 6 months to 8 months. And then they told me that they were going to throw it out. They held my former paupers for that long. And when they threw it out, they told me that if I ever filed another lawsuit, I wouldn't see the light of day. My mother has been trafficked in every single way that a human being can be trafficked. Well, almost every way, because she ain't dead yet. They ain't trafficking just her social security number after death yet. But
every way before that, yeah, she has been trafficked by the Gillage family and their friends. My mother is being held against her will. She wants to go home. I just had a fraudulent court date. When I called this man, I did not know that Andrew Gillage had family member in the court and possibly 2 family members in the court out of the 7 people that were in there. So, like, you cannot, like, if a judge and an attorney recuses themselves, maybe because it's fraudulent, you can't just go hire your family and friends to have a private court hearing, closed private court hearing, and threaten me in a court and refuse to let me speak or provide any evidence. Andrew Gillage and an unknown police officer committed perjury on the stand. I can prove that as well. I am doing my best to do everything legally, but as you hear, they won't let you. So if anything happens to me, this guy that's calling me from Louisville, Kentucky, claiming to be Gulfport FBI, my life is in his hands. And so is my mother's. And what happened to my son? Where's my grandsons? See, these people have been playing with me for a long time. And I'm to the point, I'm done playing, I'm tired, and I just want justice. I'm not done anything illegal to nobody. I ain't been on nobody's personal property to harm nobody. I ain't harmed nobody that's been involved in the kidnapping of my family. All I've done is spread factual information that you can research yourself. And these people don't want to accept it because the mayor and his family and his friends have so much political power in almost every aspect of the state. So, I'm hoping, that's all I can do is hope, that the Attorney General's office understands that I'm not playing neither. Because I told them in my affidavit of truth, I will start putting these phone calls out online, proving how they play games. Proving how someone can commit serious crimes. When you are a public figure and you want to bring somebody to court, there's a procedure to do that, and you can't do it in your own jurisdiction in a private court with your family and friends. Can't do that. You can't deny me my rights to speak or provide evidence. Can't do that neither. So, like, he just pulled his family and friends, which is really good because these are lawyers. This is a judge. This is an insurance agent. He pulled these people out to help him commit fraud because I've been exposing his family for recording child rape and for what happened to me, my mom, and my family. Maybe if they never took my family and just left us alone, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. But, you know, like my stepdad told me, when you get greedy, you get caught. Understand human trafficking is not just sex trafficking. And my mother has been trafficked in every way a human being can be trafficked. Medically, physically, sexually. And I'm just to the end, my mom deserves justice. She is a human being. And for everybody that's turning their head and keeps allowing this to happen, just know, see how this man talked to me? Pretty soon you won't even have a number to call. And they'll just do whatever the hell they want to your family member or you when you get old enough and you might need some assistance to get help, you know, to take care of yourself. All they care about is money. They don't care about the people. And when Andrew Gillage sat on that stand the other day and said, I fear for my life, he lives high and mighty with his family. His family's in the court. But where's mine? I have threats from police officers, just slide threats. Oh, you're dealing with the Dixie Mafia, nice knowing you. And even from my court pretender, he's not a very good pretender, You know, if you put inappropriate signs up about the mayor, people are going to come after you. Yeah, like his family in a fraudulent court. So, with that being said, understand, the people that traffic me and my mom, they're shaking hands with the Clintons. That is the most disturbing part to me. Knowing what I've seen through other people's research. So, do I feel my life is in danger? 110%. Do I feel my mother's life is in danger? 110%. Do I feel that my son or anybody in my family might be in danger? Yes. Because what do these people do? They hurt the people that you care about. And then they tell you it's your fault, like they beat my son. And it's my fault because I spoke about the kidnapping of his child, my grandson, with no DHS, no CPS. And this is proven through recorded phone calls, documentation, and everything. So with that being said, all I want is justice. I've never done anything to anybody over these years of fighting for justice. I've been waiting for this fake-ass legal system to actually do something. Because we don't have human rights. You have it, you think you do, of all the people alive. It's mind-blowing. Why do you think we have all this stuff going on right now in our government? Because a lot of people did wake up. And these people don't know what to do. But there ain't enough people standing up and saying, hey, enough is enough. And we want our rights. We want a constitution. We want to have our freedom. And if you don't, it's going to be worse than how it is with my mama. So that's all I got to say. Much love. It is really sad that I have to sit here and try to prove that serious crimes have been committed repeatedly over the years against my family by people of power in my community, such as lawyers and judges and mayor, and nobody wants to do anything. You heard the last phone call. I really think that the FBI agent should be fired immediately. And he does not get no retirement or anything like that, because he even stated that he supposedly talked to me a while back. Well, people need to look back how long he's been covering up crimes, serious crimes, in my area. So therefore, he should lose his job, and he doesn't get no pension for it. He shouldn't get anything, because he's a criminal. He should go to jail. And the Biloxi Police Department is just as bad, and they wonder why that people are running around saying defund the police. You know, if none of these people that are collecting our tax dollars to supposedly protect us only protect criminals, then they shouldn't have their jobs, and they should go to jail if they misuse their power as well to protect criminals, because that's what they're doing. They're not protecting the people of your community in any way. Like, if they was protecting me, there would have been already something done. Here we are 3 days out.
Hello?
Miss Ford.
Yep.
Miss Ford, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you just fine. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Look, it's Stark County. What you're going to need to do is file a complaint with either MBI, which is Mississippi Department of Investigation, or Mississippi Bureau of Investigation, or the FBI.
Well, the FBI won't let me file a report with them because their ass hurt because I filed a lawsuit against Gulfport, and I have that on recording of them refusing to let me report this.
Okay, well, I'm just letting you know right now because I made a call.
Well, I'm telling you, they're refusing to let me report this. Would you like me to? Do you have a way I can send you the recorded phone call, sir? Because I'm recording every bit of this. Y'all are every outlet that I have that is local is refusing when I can sit there and prove 110% that one of your police officers and Andrew Fofo Gillich sat there and committed perjury yesterday, and they are using his friends. And you're violating the law when you're misusing your power to shut somebody up that is a victim of your fathers. That is misuse of power, and I have plenty of evidence of that. Well, y'all need to get somebody on the phone, because who am I going to talk to? Shelby Smith? He helped cover up the kidnapping of my mama and my grandson. Is that who y'all want me to talk to?
I don't know who Shelby Smith is, but that's what you need to contact is NBI or the FBI, one of those two.
Well, the FBI won't let me take a report.
Well, that's a complaint they have to take.
Well, sir, with all due respect, do you have a way that I can send you the recorded phone call with the guy from the FBI? Tell me, Angela, what's your history with Gulfport? The only history I have with Gulfport is I made them look like freaking fools, and they got audited, and let's see, I filed a lawsuit against them, but it got thrown out. Okay? So they won't take a report. That man brought that up. That man brought that up on my recorded phone call when I asked today if I could please report a serious crime. Because at this point in time, my life is in danger. My freedom is in danger because this is what's going on is totally wrong.
You need to contact the FBI. I can't help you with this.
Well, they won't answer. They will not listen. They will not take a report. How can I make somebody take a report if they don't want to? Do you have a way I can send you the recorded phone call? Or do I have to put it online to prove that none of y'all will take a report?
Ma'am, we're not taking a report for something against the mayor in our city. That's the FBI's job.
Well, can you contact them and tell them that that's their job since they don't want to take the report?
I'm not contacting the FBI. You want to file the complaint, you need to contact the FBI.
Okay, well, I'll be in court tomorrow filing my lawsuit against all y'all people that are digging me around and not letting me be able to have, the right type of court or, file a proper thing against the mayor because he is the mayor. If you lie on stand, that commits perjury. If you misuse your power, that's a crime. And there is misuse of power when he sat there and had a court yesterday. You understand?
I can't help you any further because you're not listening to a thing I'm saying. You're coming up with excuses for not filing. I can't help you.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to file. I'm filing all kinds of papers tomorrow, baby. That's what I'm doing.
That's what you think you need to do. Then you
all I'm going to do, because y'all just had a fraudulent court with people who have done business with Andrew Gillich, two people, a prosecutor and a judge that are across the street from each other in Biloxi, and an attorney that's in Biloxi that are his friends that I can prove have done business together, trying to shut me up in a court. Okay? That's misuse of power. That's misuse of power, and it's happening in your jurisdiction. And it's misuse of power. I'm just letting you know that, okay? And your police officer committed perjury yesterday as well, and I'm going to prove that. All right? So I'm going to call the NBI agent. I'm going to call them. Fuck the FBI. They already got them recorded. I'm getting ready to put that on YouTube. He told me I have a bad history because I sued Gulfport. He will not take a report because I sued Gulfport. Y'all can't deny me my rights. Y'all are sitting here, come to my house, y'all threaten me. One of your cops sit here, you deal with the Dixie Mafia. You're nice knowing you. What's your information? Okay? You have a cop come to my house and threaten me. You got a kangaroo court going on and nobody wants to take a report or call somebody. Are you serious?
That's where you need to call the FBI.
I did. Do you not understand? You just like to repeat yourself? Are you reading from a script because you don't know how to do nothing else?
I am done with this conversation.
So am I, because it's fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. Y'all do not want to do nothing when a crime is being committed in your jurisdiction.
And this is how it's been since they kidnapped my grandsons. These police and these people in power, they play games. And it's really sad that serious crimes are being looked over. Children are being kidnapped. Children are being trafficked. Our elderly are being trafficked. I'm not the only victim. I'm just the only one that has big enough balls to stand up to these people, but they done took everything from me. So what do I have left? I will die for my family.